Hi student, good morning. Have a pleasant day. So, the last day we have discussed about this article. Every success story is also a story of failures. So here we have discussed many points and many personalities in the articles. Yesterday we have discussed a lot of things. That two things we have concluded. In every success story, behind a failures they have faced. Whatever the personal we have yesterday discussed, that personal all have faced a many problems and many difficulties and many setbacks in their life. Then only they got succeed in their life. So here I want to say that you must have to be come up with a solution that you have to search for success. Yesterday we have taken a word that Abraham Lincoln said. According to him, the failures are like a detour. Detour means it is a road. That road connects different ways to reaching a success. So we have discussed about him. Almost 8 times he participated in elections, and the 8th time, that means when he was covered 52 years old, he became a president of America. So here what we have understand that he never give up. He just faced a lot of problems in between in this span. He lost his wife, he lost his business, he lost everything, but he never gave up and he just focused on his success. Dear students, I want to say here that you must have a great plan, a great aim to be reached in your success. You may be fallen failures. It's none of our things to know. It is none of our business to look after failures. We just concentrate how to become a success in spite of these all great failures that we have faced. Thus, I want to say many of our life undergoes a great failures. These great failures, it does not mean that you have to give up with your solutions. Instead, you have to focus on your success. So let us go today some more personalities that have helped us to be motivated today to reach success in our life. Let us consider Thomas Alva Edison. Who is he? He was a person who was humiliated by the teacher. Do you know? Listen. He was studied in school. At the school, the teacher has written a letter and kept it in his pocket. And teacher told that you have to show to your mother. When his mother saw that letter and read that, what the mother got that letter. See, here the teacher written that your Tommy is too stupid to learn. Get him out of the school. His mother read the note and answered, my Tommy is not stupid to learn. I will teach him myself. Say, what a wonderful courage that a mother can give a son. Even the public, even the society can reject you, but you must understand that there is someone behind you to be lift up you, someone behind you to be encourage you, someone behind you to be motivate you. Get their helps and focus on your success. See, a teacher can wrote like that means now we can understand how foolish he was, but that foolishness not drowned him. His mother had hope. His mother had a faith on him, and mother helped him to teach. Mother helped him to learn. Then he became a greatest scientist. He invented a bulb. We know that. Now, let us discuss about Thomas Alva Edison for some points. That Thomas Edison had only 3 months of formal schooling and he was partially deaf. Dear students, do you know that what is mean by deaf? Deaf means nothing else, but he can't hear fully what the people nearby him to speak. Out of his disability, he just started to focus his career to be fulfilled. Let us see. Next person, Henry Ford. Do you know who is Henry Ford? He is an inventor. He is a manufacturer of the Ford cars, Ford automobiles. Have you seen automobiles that manufactured by Ford? Yeah, we have a lot of highly profiled cars are there, like Ford Fiesta, Ford Figo, Ford Pinto. Like these, all the vehicles has manufactured by this greatest manufacturer. What was his problem? It is one of the funny things if we listen to that. When he manufactured his first car, he forgot to get the reverse gear. He didn't put the reverse gear on that vehicle, his first vehicle. Then also he got succeeded and he got understood about his stupidity. Then he started to invent it. Now, do you consider these people failures? See, we have discussed it today about Thomas Alva Edison and Ford. Ford for his stupidity and Thomas Alva Edison for his formal education. So, as we are studying in 10th class, we may feel that, yeah, we have more than education than that mentioned people. It doesn't matter that what you have learned. It is matter that what you have applied which you have learned. You have to apply what you have learned. It is not necessary that what you have learned and you have to memorize. You must have to be apply what you have learned. They succeeded in spite of problems. Dear students, listen the word clearly that they succeeded in spite of problems. Yeah, everybody has problems. Everybody has setbacks. Everybody has disability or difficulties. But these all people, they never give up. They keep on trying to get success. Not in the absence of them, but to the outside world, it appears as though they just got lucky. As we people, we always say that they succeeded because of they got lucky. Yeah, we all never seen their failures, their setbacks, their difficulties, how they come up with their success. We only resulted that with the word that he is a lucky person. He is a person stands at the right time. That is why he got that luckiest. All success stories are stories of great failures. So our lesson connects every success story is also a great failures. Like the sentence here we have seen that all success stories are stories of great failures. We must understand that whatever the stories behind of success, there is implied with some of the failures stories. Then we have to understand. The only difference is that every time they failed, they bounced back. Dear students, have you got the word? Every time when they failed, they bounced back. They bounced back means, dear students, just take a ball, rubber ball, and throw it a corner of the distance. Will the ball stay back there? No, it is bounced back. It bounced back to you. So you must understand that the problems are not at all stay there only. These times also will be passed. So you have to be concentrate your success. You have to concentrate to convince yourself. You have to be planned a further B. If you have lost plan A, you just consider about the plan B. If the plan B not works, the plan C. There are a lot of plans. So just consider, students, and get a success. Okay. called failing forward. See, when the bounced back, when you trying, when you plan or when you desire to bounce back, that are called failing forward. That means you are not giving up, you are just trying to move forward. So, rather than backward, you learn and move forward. Learn from your failure and keep moving. What do you have to do? What we have to do? We have to learn from our failures and we have to move forward. In 1914, Thomas Edison, at age 67, lost his factory, which was worth a few $1 million. See, the factory was burned up for some electric circuit on fire. It had very little insurance. Nowadays we have a lot of insurance with a lot of things which we have purchased. But in those times, there is no insurance with the buildings or what they have bought it. Here, Thomas Alva Edison, in his life, whatever he invented, he kept in a lab. That lab caught a fire and it has lost everything. Suppose, if it happened in our home, what we think that? We started to blame, we started to disappoint, we started to down ourselves, we started to discourage ourselves. But you have to see the further words that are spoke by Thomas Alva Edison. He said that there is great value in a disaster. There is great value in disaster. And next word is a beautiful word he has told. All our mistakes are burnt up. All our mistakes are burnt up. Thank God, we can start anew. See, he never considered that was a loss. He just considered that whatever that burned up, it was will of God and it was a mistake. Okay, let it burn, no problem. At least we can start a new in next time. See what a great courage, what a great words that he has spoken to us. What a great encouragement, motivation that he has given to us. Never be set back or never be bounced backside of your problems. You just go through your outcomes. In spite of the disaster, 3 weeks later, just listen student, 3 weeks later, he invented the phonograph. Have you listened to the phonograph word, students? Phonograph nothing else. It is one of the instrument. The olden days, the people used to listen sounds like music. Okay, so that is the instrument he had invented after 3 weeks of his lost. Below are more examples of the failures of success people. Thomas Edison failed approximately 10,000 times while he was working on the light bulb. Let us know about some more people how they got success instead of their failures. Thomas Alva Edison, almost 10,000 times he was failed to invent a bulb. Now we are all having a light. It is one of the contribution. It is one of the hard work from the great scientist called Thomas Alva Edison. Now Henry Ford was broke at the age of 40 years old. What does mean that? He was lost. He was a debted person at his age of 40. But he never gave up. He started to learn from mistakes. He started to come up with the solutions. And Lee Iacocca was fired by Henry Ford II at the age of 54. One of the trustworthy person for Henry Ford was who? Lee Iacocca. She was worked in Henry Ford's carriage automobiles and she got a trustee was there and she became a president of that company. Later Henry Ford misleadingly doubted with Lee Iacocca and he suspended him. Then he never gave up. He started himself a company that related to Ford. And he became a writer. And he became a successful person. And dear students, you must hear to understand that if some teacher or somebody in your relations or somebody in your elders downing you or discouraging you, never matter. You just keep on trying. You're never discouraged. You're never disappointed with that. You must keep on trying. Now, let us go to next paragraphs. Setbacks are inevitable in life. What do you mean by setbacks? It is none other than setbacks are problems. Yeah, as a human being, we all face problems. What is meant by inevitable? It is certain. It is certain to happen. Every person, every human beings in the world, they have already facing the problems. But what do you have to do? A setback can act as a driving force and also teach us humility. Dear students, you must understand that these setbacks or these problems makes you modest. What do you mean by humility? Modest. To understand and to try to come out of that setbacks. In grief, you will find courage and faith to overcome the setbacks. What do you mean by grief? That means sorrow. Yeah, you may face problems and you may undergo the sorrows, but don't stay there. Get out of that setbacks. Even though you have sorrows, even though you have lost, you come up with that. And you being a person that can be changed. Okay. We need to learn to become victors. Dear students, one more word that we have to underline if you have the textbook, that we need to learn to become victors, not victims. In every setbacks, that means every problems, you need to learn how to become victors of that setbacks, not victims of that setbacks. What do you mean by victims? That means you never being that person to attacked by that problems. You just come out of that problems. Fear and doubt short circuit the mind. Don't ever fear. Don't ever afraid. Don't ever panic about all the setbacks. That fear and that afraid will make you down. Your mind should be disabled. Ask yourself after every setbacks. Yes, students, every problems if you faced, you must get to know that, to learn what was the problems, what I have learned from that problems. These all things you have to learn. What did I learn from that experience? Only then you will be able to turn a stumbling block into a stepping stone. What is stumbling block? Have you seen any blocks that are stumbling block? That is, the blocks never will be like this. It will be stumbling with the different options. So here we have to option will be there. That stumbling block can be made into a stepping stone. That means this stumbling block can be helpful you to climb up on the things. That means this is the stumbling things that can be held by your hand and to reach your success. So always make sure that to learn from your mistakes, to learn from your success. Now, the last things you have to see about a person who was philosophical, the father of philosophy. A young man asked once Socrates the secret to success. One day a person came and met Socrates, one of the father of philosophy, and he wanted to know that what is the secret to success? Then Socrates told him, if you want to know, you must have to follow next day with him. So Socrates took him to the riverside, and they have gone inside of the river, and the water has raised up to their necks. Suddenly, what happened? Socrates pulled his head to downside of water. He was panicked. After a couple of times, he took him to outside, and he asked, when you drowned into the water, what did you feel? The poor person said that, sir, that time I want damn air to be breathed for surviving myself. Then he said, yeah, for that time you just concentrate air for to live. That means if you want to success, you need a what? A burning desire. What do you need? A burning desire. A burning desire only things that can be lead you to the great success. What a word. What a lesson he had given to the persons. A burning desire is the starting point of all accomplishment. Just like a small fire cannot give much heat. Dear students, last we are concluding with that lessons that everybody of us need a burning desire to get success. If you have lost somewhat of heat of that burning, you will never find fire. Like things that just like a small fire cannot give much heat, a weak desire cannot produce a great result. Yes, friends, I want to conclude here. Being a burning desire, being a person of a setbacks that is paying forward, being a person of respect, being a person of hard work, we can reach our success. Failures are certain, but we have to follow. We have to coming up with that failures. Let us close, and I would like to request you to read the lessons and form 10 questions answers as you are on, and read once again and be motivated. Okay? God bless you.